them to be warm and processed. Processed babies.
What juju did you put in my hair? She put juju in here.
So I'm going to be rinsing with as cool water as you can possibly handle to help close down that hair shaft.
I don't mind cold water.
Okay,
you can
good.
go as cold as you want.
I love you.
I love you too. Oh yeah, that's one thing I was wondering. So after today, do I have to like be careful of my pillowcase? Will color transfer for a while? How long does it take for it to stop transferring?
I don't believe you'll have that issue.
Okay.
But I would be careful the first time you wet it. I'll say in shampoo. But and the first time you shampoo, do a co-wash.
Okay.
Just use your conditioner.
Okay.
So your hair will be clean. Yeah. How often do you shampoo or red or redo your style? So you go more than 2 weeks? Okay, let's not go more than 2 weeks, okay?
Why not?
Again, gives us a chance to re-moisturize that hair and cleanse the scalp.
She's cooking up some stuff. She's cooking up some stuff, y'all.
So I'm gonna mix some of your... Do you use more than that in your hair?
Yeah.
Good. Just want to be sure we're on the same page. I'm gonna mix some of that with some black castor oil.
Okay.
My little dropper.
It's like a chemist lab.
Ooh, we can see our red.
Yes.
So it's more, you know, eggplant.
Yeah.
And like I said, I would like to blow dry it eventually, soon, to see our color and a little bit better. Your shaft is a little bit open. Think of shingles of a roof that have been lifted up a little bit. So
Yeah.
this conditioner is going to penetrate just a little bit deeper into your shaft because your hair has been colored.
Okay. And how long do you think does the shaft stay that open for the remainder?
No. It'll, as the next couple of days as it's oxidizing, it actually, you know, kind of closed down a little bit, but it's just when we use the cool water. But definitely, I'll put it this way: your hair is more porous, so it'll absorb whatever you put on your hair a lot more now.
Okay. And one thing that I've noticed since I came here, she hasn't been impatient with my hair, even though I have a full head of hair and my kinks are so thick. She's been running her fingers through from the start to the end, and as you guys can see, because I'm pretty much trying to record every session, she's been running her fingers through my hair, finger detangling, not using a brush to yank my tresses out. So I'm very appreciative of that. Yeah.
Well, I just feel like you've done a great job with your hair. And we know hair grows on average a ½ an inch a month. So all this time that you spend growing your hair, who would I be to come around and just, you know, abuse it, I'll just say, you know?
Thank you so much.
So I like to think of me and my clients as a team. And if you do your part and I do my part, you can achieve pretty much whatever results your hair is capable of achieving, whether it be growing at one length or maintaining your curls from roots to ends without worrying about the ends getting fried up or permanently straightened from something I'm doing, you know.
Yeah.
You're a blessed woman, although your hair is fine or thin strands, you have tons of it. Very densely populated. But because they're such thin strands, they'll tangle easy at the ends.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm really happy that you detangle with your fingers. It's very smart. And my experience has been the more conditioner when your hair is on this, it stayed wet, the better. It's just going to dry shinier. Whether you braid it or twist it out, it's just going to have that much more definition.
Okay.
It's almost like you can't put too much if you're using the right products, which you do.
You'll hear that? I know a thing or two, so you're not wasting your time on my channel.
Very educated client right here.
Thank you. I'm not wasting your time either.
She does her research. I like it.
Thank you. Yeah, because like when I brush my hair, I'm like, oh, there's so much hair on the floor. Now I have a headache and it just doesn't work.
Well, typically you'll lose 80 to 100 hairs a day. I say lose, and that's probably not the best word to use.
You shed and break some.
Yeah. So as you're losing this one, another one's popping up, basically.
Yeah.
So, and it doesn't do it all at once. Obviously, you'd be bald today and have little, little short hairs popping up. But yeah. So sometimes when you're not brushing through your hair every day, it may seem like when you finally do, where's all this hair coming from? My hair's shedding. It really isn't. It's just hair that's hadn't had a chance to get brushed out.
Sure.
You know.
Bored at all. Like my curls, I don't have any reason to question my curls.
Them curls ain't moved a bit, girlfriend. They're like, hi, hi, mom, I'm still here.
I'm not going anywhere.
Pretty much. Okay, now I want you to feel your hair and tell me how it feels. The same or different, drier or more. How does it feel? Because you know how your hair normally feels.
It feels lighter.
Ah.
It feels lighter. Not like lighter is in a bad lighter, but it doesn't feel. How do I explain it? It feels moisturized.
Good.
I still feel my curls as if like I just applied conditioner to like my virgin hair.
Nice.
And it feels lighter. Like it's easier for me to root my scalp.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense to me.
yeah.
Remember I was sharing with you, oftentimes I get feedback from when I color natural hair that their curl is just a little more defined, a little less frizzy.
Yeah.
So I don't think it really loosens it up, per se, but yeah. So it makes sense that you're saying it feels lighter.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What juju did you put in my hair? She put juju in here.
So do this sometimes. When your hair is loose.
Oh, don't stop.
Yes. Massaging your scalp does what?
Oh my God. It stimulates growth.
It does. Why? How does it do that?
Because it brings the oxygen, blood with oxygen.
Girl, you're smart. You've done your research.
That's why I was like, wait, I don't know.
The blood does rush to your hair,
Yeah.
just as if you were to stand on your head. It rushes to your scalp. You get nutrients feeding those follicles. It's a great thing. And also it helps to loosen up the dead skin cells. Again, when we bathe, we get all that off of us every day when we bathe. Well, this gives a chance for it to loosen up off of your scalp. And
Don't stop.
and it's really essential for healthy hair growth. Your hair is going to grow regardless, but think about it. If you got sebum, skin, your follicle is going to be a little clogged, so that hair is going to squeeze out of there.
Oh.
But if you have a nice, clean, healthy scalp, it's wide open. It can just grow as big and as fat and as thick as it needs to.
Okay.
So that it's a twofold when you get that stimulation. Now here, if you do the temples, of course, you'll be going to sleep before you know it.
Oh my gosh. I want to come here every week now.
So yeah, even when you have your style, if you while you're watching TV.
Put it in there.
At the desk, yeah.
Okay, so I've been wondering, there's a lot of people that are promoting the scalp massager with the prongs that vibrating scalp massager. Do you think it really does the work as good as the fingers would?
I haven't used it. I've seen them at a lot of the hair shows. I'm like, okay, that's interesting, you know. I don't know if it's more of a gimmick. So, in other words, I don't know how it's stimulating.
Okay.
But I do know I got some strong muscles in my fingers. And girl, if I really want you to feel it. So yeah, I would just save your money. Use it on some shoes and some products.
Or some Pandora charms.
As it should be.
Welcome to my life, Monique. This is what I do.
I like it.
Studio.
I like your life.
Are you getting glamified?
No, it ain't gonna help because it's the end of a long day. I still gotta do more hair.
Oh my gosh. So, as you guys can see, this is the color. It's not registering well. And she said it takes about 2 days for it to finish oxidizing fully, right?
Yeah, and also, of course, when your hair is a little wetter, it's a little darker. So as it dries, it'll be just a pinch lighter.
Yeah.
But just brightens you up a little bit. Like we said, we lifted it just a couple of levels. So you have a nice violet eggplant kind of color. And that's going to be the base. I want to make sure we got a nice strong base. And then we'll go in and play with a few, what I like to call spotlights.
So stay tuned for that. The spotlights, I don't know what, actually, you know what, I trust her so completely, I'm going to have you pick the spotlights. As you can see, my hair, it's reverted back to my natural state, and I don't have any damage. Like I had a couple of strands fall on me and I picked it up after the coloring was fully done, and it was still like the same spring that I've been seeing in my sink when I wash my virgin natural hair.
And it feels great.
It feels really, really good. And she gives you some good scalp massages. So.
Oh, yeah.
She's here in Smyrna. Go ahead, give the address, please.
1701 Spring Street in Smyrna, 30080.
And her suite is
120. It's a suite number.
I got my numbers all messed up.
And it's MoniQ's hair studio inside of the Exquisite Barber and Salon Suites.
Again.
Would love to see y'all. You can give me a holla. But
And,
I'll ask that you get my number from this lady right
I'll
here.
put her number on the screen, and I'll put her number in the description box below, and I'll put her number on my Instagram too. Her Instagram is Monique's ATL.
MoniQ's ATL. MONI capital QS capital A capital T capital L.
Yeah. But yeah, so we're gonna wrap it up, and thank you guys so much for following me through this coloring journey. I was nervous coming in, but after I met her, as you can tell, like I vibed with her, and she's a great person. You guys wouldn't regret if you came here. Let me know in the comment section below where you guys stay. If you guys have any plans on being in ATL soon, give Monique a holler, and let me know what you think about the color and what streaks do you think I'm gonna get.
If you contact me and mention Nina, you will get 25% off your first visit.
Ooh, I got y'all to hook up. So yeah, make sure you contact her and then mention Nina or simply be Nina, and she'll give you guys the hookup. Until then, I'll see you guys later.
Get out.
Thank you. Bye.